they're taking the retard way too far. And just that's what we're gonna go with. Yep.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and there is a hilarious meltdown going on right now online over something that basically everyone agrees with. Well, at least most people watching my videos. A United States Republican representative pointed out the fact that if he was forced to choose between dogs and Muslims, the choice would be easy. Now, you might think, whoa, that's a spicy statement. But it was in response to, well, New York, blaring their call to prayer in Brooklyn. The Islamification of America is something that, most people are afraid to talk about, but not me.
I'm not.
This country is there's 54 Muslim nations. If you want to ban dogs because they are unclean, you can go live in one of those.
Facts.
And that's exactly what he's responding to. We see this tweet from activists in New York. Finally, New York City is coming to Islam. Dogs definitely have a place in society, just not as indoor pets. Like we've said all along, they are unclean. Now again,
Wow,
leftists
okay.
are feigning outrage. He wrote, if they force us to choose the choice between dogs and Muslims is not a difficult one. And the fake outrage is absolutely bonkers. Here's Sneeko, famous fake Muslim,
Yep.
in Miami, talking about his opinion on dogs. And again, I'm just saying if I'm forced to choose between the two, it's not difficult.
Fuck your dog. Fuck your dog.
It's weird how he juxtaposed goat with dog there and what he actually wants to do, but anyway.
Keep your dog home. I don't care. It's not cute. I don't want to pet it. I don't want to touch your dog. Dogs are haram for a reason, and this was a sign from Allah.
So is gambling and drinking alcohol and doing drugs, Sneeko. How you been doing avoiding those?
Yeah. Also, don't forget Muhammad was a pedophile too. I mean, I don't know where your brain's at currently. It's definitely not in your head.
Oh, and eating pork. Like you ate pork ribs the other day live on stream.
There's shit all over my fucking rug. Dogs are gross. Have a child. God wants us to have kids, not to have a bunch of fucking...
Sneeko has 0 kids, by the way, as far as I know.
That's good.
It's all an act.
That's actually amazing.
There are
great.
several influencers I could go through that are just very obviously, at least in my opinion, paid to promote this.
Yeah.
But again, you can not like dogs. That's totally fine. You can not like dogs. But now the left is like, MAGA congressman makes a sick post about Muslims and dogs. Remember that the Democrats last year told you to euthanize your dog for Greta Thunberg. Now this year they're telling you to do it for Muslims. Here's just a few examples of articles they wrote last year. Fortune. Your dog is part of the climate change problem. I can adopt 100 bunnies that will not be close to the emissions of a dog because my dog is a carnivore. How about, we love our dogs and cats, but are they bad for the environment? Wired. The climate impact of owning a dog. Discover, owning a dog does extensive environmental damage. Here's how to lower the toll.
Actually, I'm a strong believer that cats are actually way worse for the environment than dogs. Referring to, indoor-outdoor cats. Because they, kill all the natural fauna, and then, while they're actually being fed just fine at home. Yeah, anyway, we won't talk about that.
So, their underpinning argument here is to, euthanize your dog because they're bad for the environment. Pet dogs have extensive and multifarious impact on environments, new research finds. These are all Democrat sources. So now they're like, yeah, but get rid of your dogs for the Muslims.
No.
Get rid of your dogs for the Muslims.
Fuck that.
That's literally the narrative. Woman chilling at a park bench with her dog when a Muslim man walks up, motions for her to leave, raises his hand to smack the dog, and she snaps, "Don't hit my dog." He responds with a beheading gesture, points right at the pup. This is who the liberals want, have elected to run things.
Can you leave? No.
Throw something at him.
Can you get away? Come on. No, can you leave us alone? Hey! Hey, don't hit my dog!
Bro.
I'll tell you what, you hit my dog, you're
Yeah.
not getting your hand back. That's a fact. Jack.
Nah, fucking beat the brakes off that fool. You fucking harm my dog? Like, dude, nah. You can take that shit back to one of the way too many countries that have you motherfuckers. Just don't be playing around, because you're gonna fuck around and find out in a really bad way.
Alright? That ain't gonna be me.
Don't hit my dog!
Look how happy this dog is over
No!
there.
You leave! It's a public place! No!
Yalla. Hadi.
Can you leave?
Yürü.
No! You leave!
Go.
I won't go!
Ne go oğlum? Yalla buradan.
No!
Siktir git.
F off, he says.
Keserim onu da.
Oh, it says it.
No!
You know, you
No!
guys do not.
I won't go! It's none of your business!
Get away, dude.
Can you leave? I'm going to... Don't touch my dog!
Bana dokunma.
Look at this guy.
I won't go.
I mean,
Dude.
again, this is what the left in America wants. Then Piers Morgan. There are a lot of white English people who would happily trade for a good weekly chicken tikka masala. And then the same Piers Morgan, you're a disgusting prick, over Randy Fine. Now, I'm no fan of Randy Fine, but, like, you know, Piers Morgan, I trade white people. Also Piers, how dare you say you prefer dogs over Muslims?
Dude, Pierce Morgan is such a fucking cuck. You know what I mean? Like, he makes a few good points, but for the most part, he's too much of a pussy to criticize Islam, because he knows he'll fucking get arrested because of where he's at. And it's like, dude, like, which hill are you gonna fucking die on? The one that makes you retarded, or the one that makes you retarded? You only have one. You only have one correct answer, right? And either way, it's the same. Fucking idiot.
Hey, look, the Muslim people are great. Just pick a different religion. You know? I mean, here's Megyn Kelly. What the hell? Like, so we have the far left and people on the right agreeing with this. Here's Megyn Kelly. What is this? What? Here's Wall Street Map. He's correct. Muslims want to ban dogs in New York City.
Yeah.
If we have to choose between dogs and Muslims, we choose keeping the dogs. What's so hard about this?
Yeah, actually.
Not wanting this. You know, banning dogs. And here's Randy Feiner as a response to this from a key supporter behind Mamdani. Happy to come on to discuss. Famous Palestinian activist calls for dogs to be banned as indoor pets in New York City because they are, quote, un-Islamic.
No. You can get the fuck out.
I mean, a Palestinian activist in New York City, now again, there's 54 Muslim nations where you can go. And you can do whatever it is that you guys do to dogs, okay? No.
Gotta ban dogs because they're un-Islamic, okay? Ban Islam because it's un-American. How about that? I mean, we can flip that on its head if you want.
I won't agree with it, but God will judge you for that. This is America. We have dogs. We have all types of pets that you might not like. Tough cookies. All right? By the way, you know, only Muslims are allowed to do this. You know, if Christians were going around and saying, you know, there shouldn't be, you know, Christians were trying to enforce the Bible legally, leftists would be melting down.
They would.
Nardine Kaswani said dogs have a place in society, but not indoors, like we said all along. Laughing at, quote, after receiving fierce backlash, she later claimed her post was a joke. It wasn't. Laughing at Zionists frothing at the mouth. I don't even know what a Zionist is. I know it has something to do with being Jewish, but no, you dumb broad. It has nothing to do with people's religions or whatever that is. This is America, and we have our pets here, and we take care of our pets, and we like them better than you. It's obviously a joke. I don't care if you have a dog. Really? Klein trying to weigh in on an issue unaware of New York City discourse where we're collectively jokingly hating on dogs, giving all the visible leavings in the unmelted snow. Well, you know what? If you didn't have an issue with dogs, your real issue is with dog owners that aren't picking up after their dogs. And quite frankly, most dog owners would agree with you on that.
Yeah.
This was not a joke. She tried to play off. This is often what happens with these people. Is that they say, "Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding," and then it's the law, right? Look at how Zohran Mamdani. Look how Mamdani is going. By the way, look how things are working out for Mamdani. The city has trash piled to the ceilings, giant rats, open air drug markets. Yeah, that's what Mamdani has brought. Not that New York was amazing before, but again, at the time she shared the post on X, which called for a rally as we mobilize to defend the heroic Palestinian resistance on What?
What are you talking about?
What? Again, by the way, just pick up after your dog.
Yeah.
I don't have. If the comment was, "Hey, people that don't pick up after their dogs are garbage people," everyone would have agreed with that. But that's not it. Leftists know what you're posting about. They're not just pretending to be offended by it. For here's the context. Again, your racism is showing. Why? Because we like our dogs better than the religion of peace? Yeah. Dear American people defending Muslims, you forgot.
Yeah, dogs are gross, but, it's okay to fuck your cousin. Yeah, that's definitely a low IQ strategy for sure. It's fucking retarded. Like, actually retarded.
Right? Is she for real, Lamau? You clean them, that's how they stay clean. Again, these people, by the way, 116,000 likes on this. This is what everybody agrees with this. Here's Wall Street Map. Muslims are unclean. Dogs every time. Poll, ban one. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. That's closer than I thought. This is one of the most disgusting posts I've ever read. I'm doubly ashamed that it came from a fellow member of Congress. Randy, please reread Leviticus 19:34. No, I don't think in Leviticus they're telling Christians that they should surrender themselves to Muslim Sharia law.
Definitely not.
I mean,
And, like, feminists, like, they seem to have, like, fucking garbage disposal the last two fucking brain cells they have, when it comes down to the Sharia law. They're like, it's the whole chickens for KFC shit. Like, you guys are all about your rights and all this other stuff and being able to do whatever the fuck you want, but they're going to force you to cover up every square inch of your body with fucking black fabric except for your eyes. You don't really see a problem with that, but it's you guys are siding with the wrong people, and I think at the end of the day, yeah, Christians aren't trying to behead you for not wearing the fucking giant full body snot rag. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why you're pushing back against the Christians. Because that the other side will actually do something about it, like really, really fucking violently. Yeah. Anyway.
Muslims can live in the West as long as they agree to the same terms as dogs. They will be leashed in all public places. They will be neutered once they're reproductive age, and if they cause harm to a human being, they're put down. I mean, Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
I mean, this is the idea that anybody in America would support banning dogs in order, especially to please a religion tied with, a lot of bad things lately.
Yeah.
Again, Sky News calls for U.S. Congressman Randy Fine to quit over suggesting he would choose dogs over Muslims.
Well, I mean, shit, dude. Look at fucking London right now. As of last year, they did they compiled some data, right? We'll just look at it that way. And there is a sexual assault every hour in London from a certain protected class of people that just flow over the border, escaping Shitsville. Yeah, weird. It's weird how they always send military-age men. I don't know what that deal is. I mean, I kind of do, but I'm playing ignorant at the moment.
I would. If you make it to the end of the video, if you would, leave a like on the video. Like, Megyn Kelly, what is Megyn? I mean, it's like, sort of, it's a meme. One of Mamdani's people said they wanted to ban dogs, and it's called a triumph of Islam. I'm starting to think what people say about Megyn Kelly is true, to be honest with you. I don't really consume her content because I always am suspect of female conservatives, especially in media, Candace Owens and others.
Right.
It's a statement of love for dogs and dislike for Muslims. What's confusing? I don't want Islam to come to Europe. I don't want Islam coming to any nation in America.
Nope.
I think it should be banned here. That's just my opinion. But maybe the internet isn't ready for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
Yep. Unpopular opinions, but at the end of the day, we have at least a few brain cells to rub together to make actual thought. A lot of these people are just fucking retarded.